All right, hello. So, seeing the trending video of a particular teacher who actually assaulted a little boy who should be in nursery class, and the way she, was just doing the thing with her hand on the boy's head, hitting the head, it actually calls for a lot of concern because normally, first week of resumption is not for serious work normally. First week of resumption in every school is supposed to be like revision, especially for these little ones. There is a time for them to do so many outdoor activities. They play, they sing rhymes, they just maybe paint. It's not really a time where you begin to do maybe serious work. The children have more of fun. They try to give them more orientation about the school, try to play with the children, try to take them around the school premises, the environment, teach them more of things that are not of even writing. They don't necessarily have to start writing that first week of resumption. It's from second week the school starts proper. Now, if you look at the scenario from what played out in that classroom, now there was another person who was seated beside the teacher who was actually pressing a phone. That person was just on the phone while the teacher was saying right, and then the teacher would give the child boy. That person did not shake. That person did not move. That person did not react. And for me, it goes a long way to say a lot about that school. That school is not properly organized. Because before a teacher would even touch a child, knowing fully well there is someone else beside you, that means that it's something that has been occurring. It's something they do in that school, not just that particular teacher. Yes, it's not just that particular teacher. That means they do it a lot in that school. Because you can't be beside a teacher who did such a thing to a child and you will not react. You must react. So even teachers who spank children, they don't do it to let anybody know that this is actually what they are doing. They don't do it where somebody is. I don't know if you get me. So I think it's a norm. It's something that it happens in that school. They do it, or that particular teacher is her way of life. So they already know that is how she behaves. That is how she is. The next thing I want to talk about is the person that actually videoed it. I'm sure this person that videoed it, because some people are saying colleague that is bringing out a fellow colleague out. The person that videoed that thing actually did a good job. Yes, why did I say that? Because I'm sure this thing has been going on over time. Because if it's the first time, that person would not have videoed such a thing. I'm sure the person would have called her to order to say, no, this thing you are doing is not right. But I'm sure maybe that person has even called her to order, or some people have spoken about it and she did not take correction. They now targeted to wait to get that video done, and that is the right thing that person actually did. Because as a teacher, even when you try, you do anything to a child, you yourself, you feel remorse. And when your fellow teacher tells you that, no, or when you say that this is what I did, and if you no, this is not right, you feel remorse and say, okay, and this is not right. Because where I taught, the schools I taught, is not, you are not supposed to beat a child. In fact, is a rule that no teacher should touch a child. You understand? So it's something that even if you want to, maybe a child has done something, you will not openly want to, you even want to do such a thing, because the fear is there that if I am caught in this school, I will go in for it. You understand? So I'm not going to talk about that particular school. That school itself, it's a place that they don't have monitoring system. They don't monitor what is going on in the school, because if it's a school where they are being monitored, there's a management who is monitoring what the teachers are doing, that teacher will not comfortably that way be, hitting that child the way she was doing it, with somebody even beside her that she knows that somebody could report her, So she was doing it because it's a norm. It's what she's used to, or it's what they are used to in that school. So they don't have a proper management. It's not about setting up a school. It's not about employing teachers. The teachers you are employing, what kind of training have you given them? Do you train them on how to follow children, or you just open a school just to collect money from parents, and then you don't have people who are in charge that will make sure that everything day-to-day running of the school, it is well monitored? There must be management who goes around to monitor what is going on in the school and will not be biased when any teacher is called, because such a thing, the management would have found that. I'm sure if they know that this teacher has been doing this thing, they should have done something about it. They should have, because the management of that school cannot say that they don't know anything about this. They should have done something about it. They would have, suspended the teacher, done something to the teacher that will make her stop it, or ask the teacher to leave the school. Okay, so I see that it's a school. The school have a lot of lapses, and this goes to so many schools, that you need to monitor what your teachers are doing. You need to, the people that are in charge of the school, the head of school, and those that are supposed to monitor, they need to do their duties right. They need to always check. You need to always go around. You can't sit in your office and you are doing the work, and you need to keep talking to the teachers. You need to keep training them. You need to know the kind of people you are bringing in to teach the children. It's not just anybody you just bring in to come and teach children. So this has to be done right, because that thing, the way she was doing that thing to that child could get home, and the child will not feel well. The parent will not know exactly what is happening, because this thing, that the way she's giving that child on the head, one day that child may develop something. The parent will not even know that it's coming from school. At the end of the day, if anything goes wrong, the parent will not know that it's the way the teacher has been, hitting the child on the head. So my take is that schools should monitor the teachers, monitor what goes on in the school. Pay rapt attention to what is going on in the school. Don't just bring teachers and just keep them in there are a lot of people who have so many things they are coming from their homes. Some of them want to vent it on the children. But if there is proper monitoring, there is proper training, there is proper punishment for anybody who defaults, it will not lead to this. Okay, because if that teacher has been punished in the school, has been, if the school have taken charge of it, this thing won't have come out this way. So if you don't want it to come out in the open, you better do your work well at school, in the school premises. You do your job well. Any work you are given to do, you do it well. There is no how. If you say that you will not monitor teachers, you have to monitor them. You must monitor them, because whether you like it or not, there are people that have score in the head. But if there is no proper monitoring, they will be bringing out those characters. But if they are well monitored, you see that a lot of things will be curtailed. A lot of things will not happen. A lot of things will not be going wrong. You have to do things right. Okay, so that's just what my observation in all of this. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, put on your notification, give me a thumbs up, follow, like, share. See you later. Bye-bye.